Hi guys, I hope you guys enjoyed your Saturday. So it's Saturday. We definitely enjoyed ours. It's Saturday night now. Landon's in bed. So I wanted to discuss tonight um, about some nightmares, things that still seem to um, haunt me while I'm asleep. Um, And I just want to say this first. You know, these are, obviously things that happened to me. Um, my views about them, how they affected me. It is not to, um, speak bad on anyone or, anything like that. Because obviously, some of these things, um, are about my family, obviously, But, I love them and, we all make mistakes and, and things like that. So, I definitely want to say that up front because I'm making videos and I'm telling my story so that it could possibly touch somebody, so that it could possibly help somebody, so that maybe it won't happen to somebody. And that's it, just to be a blessing to someone else. Um, and, maybe someone else went through it as well. So I just want to make sure that I say that up front. Um, but, you know, growing up, at a point, in my childhood, um, I had to witness abuse. And, it was abuse between, at the time, my stepfather and my mom. And, it was a really, really tough place to be in as a child because you you want to do something, you want to have the power to be able to do something, but you can't. You feel powerless, and from powerless you become hopeless. um, and I witnessed things that you know you just shouldn't have to witness. Um, and it took me a while to be able to really understand what was going on, why it was going on, to know that it wasn't my fault or anything that I'd done or anything like that. But as a child, you just don't know. You don't understand it. All you know is how you feel. And obviously, it was a really, really bad feeling. Um, so, as an adult, you get to a point where you got to put things behind you. You have to be able to forgive um, so that you can move on. Um, and, I will say along the way, you, well, I um, just kind of lost respect for um, my mom, and I even had to really pray my way through that because it's not a good feeling. Why would you just allow those things to happen? Um, and again, I love her to death. She's my queen. And people make mistakes. Everybody, we all make mistakes, and you can't hold that against people. Um, but even still now, in my 30s, and I'm a mom, myself, I still every now and then have nightmares about it. and that, you know, in my dreams and my nightmares, it's like he's still after her, and it's like he's never going to let her go. He's always going to have some type of control over her, and of course, they're not together. They haven't been together, for a very, very, very long time. Um, but because I seen so much and I witnessed so much, it's just like it won't go away, you know, mentally for me, you know. Um, and again, I have definitely had my talks with God to, be able to help me move forward and, get past those things. And I have, and again, like I said again, I've definitely forgiven so that, I can move forward. So I definitely believe in, you forgive people for yourself, not for them. You forgive them for yourself so that you can move on. And, I've definitely done that, but I still have nightmares. I still, wake up in the middle of the night or, the next morning and have had a dream that it is still going on. And I'm telling you, the dreams feel so real. And it just, it just be so scary for me, at times. Even though once I wake up, I know that that's not reality anymore. But again, I said that to say, you know, if you're in something like that, if you're in an abusive relationship, if you can't leave for yourself, if you can't walk away, for yourself and you have children, do it for your children. I don't think, we realize, how much our children hear and how much our children see and, how it affects them then. And we definitely probably don't think about how it's going to affect them in the future. Um, so, like I said, that was a very, very long time ago. But it's still, even to this day, in my adult life, have some type of effect on me. Just the, nightmares and things like that. Um, so, again, if you can't, if you don't have the strength to do it for yourself, look at your child and say, you know what, you don't deserve this. I don't deserve it, but you definitely don't deserve this. Um, so again, I hold nothing against anybody. You know, I've definitely learned from those mistakes and things like that. I personally, in my adult life with my son, would not deal with that because I personally obviously know what what it's like, what it feels like, and that it is something that can affect you for the rest of your life. Um, so that is another reason why I have chose to be single and for it to just be me and my son until the right one comes along because I can't and will not just accept those types of things in my life. I love my peace. I love our happiness. Our home is our heaven on earth until we get there. And I just will not allow certain things in my life. Um, and I would hope and pray that no one does. And if you are, I pray that you have the strength, to stand up and say, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to deal with this. And today I'm going to put my child first. They don't deserve to, have to endure this. It's not okay. It's not okay. And again, my messages are just to help someone. It is not to badmouth or put down or, anything like that. It is just to be a blessing. It is just to say, hey, this is what I went through. I can tell you my personal experiences and maybe it can help you. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Good night.